Guys, we all know companies love their mascots. You got the Trix Bunny, you got Flo from Progressive, you got the Cat in a Hat, who's the mascot for books, I think. He's the mascot for every book. He's on every kid's book. I don't know if you knew that. But sometimes a company tries out a mascot that just doesn't work out because it's just too off-putting and it makes people actively want to avoid that brand. And that is what we are looking at today. Starting with the Tooheys tongue. And I guess Tooheys is a beer, I think?
Why the would you make me say that cheesy to her?
Okay, yeah. No, that's horrifying. Yeah, I think that's the grossest mascot I've ever seen, hands down immediately. I mean, on his own, I guess he's not that bad. I don't really understand why they tried to give him arms and legs, but also didn't. They just ended up being fleshy little nubs. What I really don't like is that he leaves his host without any kind of jaw or mouth. That's disgusting. Actually, this guy looks like he would be in some kind of anti-drug ad. Because now all I can think is, like, if I drink too much Tooheys, this is what I'm gonna look like. I'm gonna look like Voldemort, but instead of no nose, he's no mouth.
You make me do things. Bad things. I can't forget. Mike, I need something back.
I taste that sticky syrup on my lips.
Thank you.
So the premise of the commercial is your mouth has been through so many bad experiences living on your face. You might as well repay it with a beer. Except I hate that disgusting little thing that hopped off of his face. I don't want anything to do with it. I especially don't want to repay it. I want to throw that thing out the window. This commercial didn't make me want to buy a beer. It made me want to kill that thing. When was this ad from? The video was posted in 2013, so it's about 12 years ago. And the video has two comments. One is, "This is awesome," and the other is, "What the fuck?" So people are very polarized by the mouth. This might work as a cartoon. The fact that they went so realistic with it is, I think, what made it so gross. But I'll give him this. Watching this commercial makes me feel like I already drank too many Tooheys because I'm about to throw up. Okay, this next mascot is the Smith's Chips Gobbledoc ad. This is some kind of creature named Gobbledoc.
This is a gobbledoc. He comes from Doc, the potato planet, and lives solely on fresh potato crisps. Crisps with real potato taste. He warned, gobbledocs love Smiths, especially the new packs with a special seal of freshness that keeps Smiths even fresher and tastier.
So he comes from a planet made out of potatoes. It is just one giant potato. And he comes to Earth to eat potato chips. I just feel like they should have those there. That'd be like if Jeff Bezos was like, the mission of Blue Origin is to go to other planets where they have dirt. We need dirt, and the only place we can get it is Pluto. And don't get me wrong, I am glad that he's at least not as disgusting to look at as the tongue thing. He has kind of a gooby quality about him, actually.
From now on, best lock up your Smiths. In case of gobbledocs.
Oh, so you better lock up your Smith's chips so that Gobbledoc can't get them. If by buying Smith's chips, I am risking a Gobbledoc breaking into my house, I'm never buying those chips, I gotta be honest. He can have them all. I don't even think I've ever had Smith's chips, but they can't be worth that thing showing up to my house. And what's he gonna do if I get in the way of him trying to get his chips? Is he gonna kill me? Best not to get in the way of a Gobbledoc who wants his yummy Smith chips, because he's been known to
peel the skin off of his enemies and eat them too.
And it's like, Jesus Christ, man. He can keep the chips. Guys, real quick, I want to take a break from the video to talk about today's sponsor, SeatGeek. Guys, I love going to concerts this year. I've already been to 2 big concerts. I went to Post Malone and The Weeknd, both in May. Fantastic shows. And when you're going to a big show like that, it's really important that you find the best deal possible. Because tickets, you know, they can get up there. And there's people out there that want to swindle you and make you pay more than you need to for tickets. Which is why I want to give a huge shout out to SeatGeek and thank them for sponsoring this video. With more than 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There's over 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek. You got concerts, sporting events, festivals, and more. Right now, you can get tickets to Kendrick Lamar, Dua Lipa, Hozier. So You know, take me to church? How about take me to the freaking concert, alright? How about take me to the freaking concert for once, huh? You got concerts. You got something called the Windy City Smokeout. I don't know what that is. It sounds cool. Oh, shoot. Tyler, the Creator's also coming to Chicago in June. And all these little dots show you what's a good deal and what's not. So all the green dots are good deals and the orange and red dots are not, okay? Don't ever sit over here. So there's so many things to see and, oh, still zoomed in. I'm just gonna leave it like this for the rest of the ad. Every ticket on SeatGeek is backed by their buyer guarantees. And you know what, guys? I got a coupon code for you. You can use my code Danny10 for 10% off your next set of tickets on SeatGeek. That's 10% off tickets with my promo code Danny10. Do you like how zoomed in this is? I feel like it's kind of cool. Make sure you use the link in the description to download the app and automatically have my promo code Danny10 added to your account. Thanks to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out SeatGeek. Oh, there's a Wikipedia article for Gobbledoc. The Gobbledoc is a fictitious, thank God, television character used to promote the Smith Snack Food Company brand potato chips in Australia. The light brown alien from Doc the Potato Planet, the Gobbledoc was known for its multicolored mohawk hairstyle. And here's the only clear image they could find of a Gobbledoc for the commercial. He's just thinking, that looks like a tasty bag of
potato chips that guy's enjoying. It'd be a shame
if someone came along and turned all of his bones to dust with his bare fists just to get a bite of those potato chips. I don't get why a lot of food companies make their mascot some kind of insane animal that is crazed to get the food. Like, isn't the Cookie Crisp wolf? He was like a wolf that went crazy when he saw Cookie Crisps, right? Like, that doesn't make me want to eat Cookie Crisp. That feels like a threat, actually. That feels like the makers of Cookie Crisps being like, don't buy any of our fucking Cookie Crisps or we're gonna kill you with it. We're gonna come and kill you. We made it because we want it. We don't know how it keeps ending up in grocery stores. All right. Nike's short-lived superhero mascot Swoosh Man from 1997. Is that real? I was about 3 when Swoosh Man came out. I think I would have thought he was sick, honestly. I would like an image of his shoes to make sure he is actually wearing Nike shoes, because right now, I mean, he's not actually wearing any Nike apparel. He's just the Swoosh Man. Like, he should at least be wearing a Nike t-shirt or something. So I feel like I've never seen a single commercial with this guy in it. What happened to him? Nike superhero costume for live action public appearance for the Nike Sports Entertainment Division. Oh, okay, so here he is dunking at some kind of basketball game. Was he like the halftime performer at basketball games? Yo! Okay, love that they gave him 2 big round butt cheeks. And is he wearing Nike shoes? Oh, okay, he might be. Yeah, he is. He totally is wearing some cool Nike shoes. All right. Swoosh Man, a Silver Surfer and Doctor Who Cyberman type character, was born, and the suit was designed by Jose Fernandez. When they say born, by the way, they do mean that literally. They had to create this embryo in a lab. The sperm cell actually looked like a tiny Nike swoosh. The brains behind the costume in the Batman Forever film. Wait, is that the one where Batman had nipples? It's the one where Batman and Robin both had big pointy nipples. It is. And does Swoosh Man have big pointy nipples? No, he doesn't. He just has a big pointy penis. The alien-like attire, which has a large red Nike swoosh on the chest, is rumored to have cost $125,000, and there were only 2 made. There were only 2 made, but eventually they did start multiplying, and by the time they killed them all, there were about 1,800 of them roaming around. Nike have had a whole host of the world's most decorated and famous athletes signed to their brand, but you might not know that the American sportswear giants Nike have had, Jesus Christ. I feel like at that rate, you should just keep me fucking up the line. All right, Nike have had a whole, you pretty much get, they had a superhero. I don't need to read that line. Now it's time for something much scarier. The Sugar Rice Crinkles commercial.
Breakfast! I'm hungry! Take it from Crinkles. That's me. The best breakfast under the big top is post-sugar rice crinkles. So crinkly, so delicious, so different. Each grain of rice in sugar rice crinkles is crinkled with honey and sugar.
You know, when I was a kid, there were other kids in my grade that would be scared of like mascot costumes and clowns. And I was always like, I don't understand why other kids would be scared of a clown. And now as an adult, I'm kind of like, I don't know why anybody would not be scared of a clown. What even are clowns? Like, what are you supposed to be?
Take it from crinkles. That's me.
Yeah, you know it's not good when he's like, take it from me, and then has to explain who he is. Take it from me, a man you've always known and trusted. By the way, my name's Crinkles. Nice to meet you, man.
It's so good, I crinkle every time I eat it.
That sounds terrifying. I don't want to see that at all. Takes a bite and just shrivels up into a husk of a man. All the moisture leaves his body. I crinkle. Ooh, it is so painful. Ah!
No matter what other rice cereal you've ever tried, you'll love post-sugar rice crinkles best of all.
You're going to love this cereal. Too bad you can't have any because I love it the most. And if you try to buy some, I'm going to kill your parents.
Honey and sugar make it different and wonderful. A circus of fun to eat. So you crinkle on down to the store for post-sugar rice crinkles.
Now, I don't necessarily hold it against them that this guy is so creepy because all of like the scary clown lore probably came out after this commercial. You know, like It and everything that made clowns scary probably came out after this. I still don't understand what clowns are. Like, even if I was back then, I'd probably be like, what the fuck is this guy? Who I don't get it. I think back then, whenever this commercial came out, it was just like before they had invented cuteness. They didn't have cute things back then or like good looking things, so they just had this guy. Back then, the closest they could do to cute was like the uncanny valley of cuteness, where you try to make something cute and sweet, but you end up falling in this weird gray area, literally, because the commercial's in black and white, where you just have this disheveled looking caricature of nobody. And they were like, kids are gonna love this guy. He looks like nothing they've ever seen before and has a mildly threatening aura. Izzy, the 1996 Atlanta Olympics mascot, was absolutely cursed. The Olympics had a mascot? Has that always been a thing? Do every Olympics have a mascot? Whoa!
Now you're probably wondering who that is. What is it? Exactly right. What is it?
I like that even the announcers are like, what is that? What is that on the screen? It didn't plan for that at all.
Believe it or not, what is it?
It looks like actually even the animators couldn't decide what it was. At first they were like, it's a little blue tadpole. And then they were like, no, it's a little blue tadpole with rings. And don't forget its arms, which we always wanted it to have. I think they're coming up with it in real time. And then they were like, nah, fuck it, man, it's Earth. Now he's really on the dance floor.
They wanted something different. They had 1,000 suggestions. I wonder what the others were.
Yeah, are the announcers ripping him to shreds too? They were like, I bet they had 1,000 ideas and this is what they came up with. I wonder what the other ideas were. It cuts to the guy who designed this sitting in the audience in the stadium and he's just laughing hysterically. He's like, I can't believe they did. I just submitted that one as a joke. I had a plush of Izzy when I was a kid. He looked weird, but I liked him. My dad was the first person to animate Izzy. My family was living in a motel during this Olympics and I watched every second. Izzy was a good friend. Wow, lots of very personal experiences with Izzy. Izzy was short-lived, but he touched a lot of lives, that horrid thing. Just want you all to know about Crazy Crab. In 1984, the San Francisco Giants made an anti-mascot to parody the mascot craze in baseball. They encouraged fans to boo, ran an ad of the manager of the ball club attempting to beat the shit out of the mascot. What? Wait, I love this. This is hilarious. I like that. I feel like that would really bring together the crowd too, because, you know, you could have the, you know, Giants fans and then let's say the Yankees are in town. There's tension between the two different fandoms. But if there's one thing they can all agree on, it's fuck the Crazy Crab. Every ball game, they have to get a new actor to play the Crazy Crab because he ends up getting killed by somebody. So an anti-mascot is when you make something ugly that is meant to be booed. It's crazy that all the other companies so far have unintentionally been making those.
Trust me, they'll love it. All those fans of Giants Land love that Crazy Crab. Ooh, love that Crazy Crab.
When we had
asked Giants fans what kind of mascot they'd like, 63% said they didn't like mascots. Which once again proves that Giants fans are different.
This commercial for the Giants is like, our fans are kind of assholes, actually. Come watch a Giants game, you assholes. Every ticket to a Giants game also gets you 1 stone you're allowed to hurl at the Crazy Crab. He was meant as an anti-mascot, satirizing on the mascot craze that was going on at the time. Fans were encouraged to boo the mascot, played by actor Wayne Doba. This encouragement may have worked too well, as Giants fans regularly threw various dangerous objects at Crazy Crab, including beer bottles and batteries. People couldn't keep their hands off of this guy. Just the sight of him alone made people go crazy. Doba sued the San Diego Padres after 2 of their players tackled him, causing injuries. Players? Tried to hurt him? They designed a character that has the supernatural ability to get under people's skin. Just a shameful being. The mascot only lasted 1 year, thank God, and the Giants would not have another mascot until Lucille in 1996, who was unfortunately shot on his first day. That's crazy. I actually think it's a hilarious idea, but in hindsight, yes, it was very dangerous to introduce a character onto the field and be like, everybody, let's kill this thing! All right, Twinkle the Kid, 1960s commercial.
It's Twinkie the Kid! Wow!
Howdy, partners! Come on to Hostess Twinkie Town for some golden sponge cake Twinkies.
Watch out! They're stealing the Hostess Twinkie!
Watch this.
So he is a Twinkie, and he's stopping people from stealing other Twinkies. So he's essentially stopping his equivalent of like human trafficking from happening to his kind, which is noble.
Here's your reward.
Thanks!
Oh, but then the kids get a reward of Twinkies, and they start eating the Twinkies, which has got to be horrifying to Twinkie the Kid, right?
Creamy filling!
Yep.
Why do you want people to eat Twinkies, man? You are one. All right, kids, you know what time it is, right? It's time to kill and eat me.
Creamy filling!
Yep.
Creamy filling. He's like, yep, that's my blood.
Yep.
All right, well, I think that's a pretty solid spot to end on. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.